Hello, my name is Nana, and I'm going to read you a story about a star. His name is Seymour, and he wanted to be a superstar. This is in Volume 4, and it's story number 10, and the title of this story is Mr. Perry Gets Help. One Monday, Seymour was out flying over North America. Winter had come, and it was snowing. As he was flying over West Virginia, he noticed that the wind had picked up, and the snow was coming down really hard. He flew close and saw a school bus making its way down a slippery hill. All of a sudden, a car came straight at the bus. The bus driver swerved to miss the car. The car veered off and went on down the road. The bus did not. It hit a guardrail and careened down over a bank. Seymour flew quickly down. It was dark and the bus had no lights. He shined his light in the window. Inside, the children were scared and crying. Slowly, they were making their way to the front of the bus to Mr. Perry, their driver. However, when they got to Mr. Perry, he was slumped over and there was blood coming from a cut in his head. Not only that, his eyes were closed. Seymour asked God, "What can I do?" He shined his light as bright as he could. When he looked up, there came a lady down the hill. She climbed into the bus. The children were so glad to see her. About that time, Mr. Perry started to wake up. He couldn't see very well. There was blood in his eyes and everything was foggy. But he said, "Debbie, I'm so glad to see you." The lady smiled and told Mr. Perry that EMS was on the way and a bus was coming to pick up the children. Soon they could hear the siren and help arrived. They bought a backboard for Mr. Perry and extra EMS workers to check out the children. The EMS people loaded Mr. Perry on a stretcher and started up the hill. He called out, "Thanks, Debbie, for coming to take care of the children." The lady smiled and said she would. The children were all checked out, a few bumps and bruises, but nothing serious. The lady helped them up the hill and onto the extra bus. When the children got on the bus, they all called out, "Thanks, Miss Debbie." As the bus pulled away, the driver wondered, how did that lady get there? He didn't see any car, and as a matter of fact, he didn't see her anymore. Seymour was so glad the children were safe. Mr. Perry was able to go back to work by Friday. The children were so happy to see him. They told him to tell Miss Debbie thanks. On Sunday, when Mr. Perry went to church, the first thing he did was tell Debbie how much he appreciated what she had done on Monday in helping the children. Debbie was puzzled. She asked what he was talking about. He related the story. Debbie was still puzzled. She had driven her bus that day, but had gone home right after she parked her bus and didn't go out afterward. Seymour wants you to know, God does send guardian angels. Sometimes they're people we know, sometimes they look like people we know, and sometimes they are complete strangers. Who knows? You may be a guardian angel God sends to help someone in a time of need. That is God's way to take care of people when we need help. Seymour just shook his head. God never ceases to amaze. When you go outside tonight and see Seymour, remember, when you need help, God will send you a guardian angel, or you may be the guardian angel he will send to help someone. Don't forget to twinkle. Bye.